We are back today on another episode of Pack Attack. We're about to get going for game 2 of the series here, and after this we still have tomorrow and Friday of a brand new episode of Pack Attack every day. And let's get this episode started by going back to the last one, because the last episode is at 45 likes right now, which compared to the amount of views it's at is insane. So keep hitting that like button, guys. Each like adds 100 stubs towards the next episode. So those 45 likes are giving us an automatic 4,500 to put towards packs. That's 3 packs all on its own because of likes. We do also have our first stub bank deposit of the year. We added 2,499 stubs to the bank. We did technically have to dip into the bank a little bit to cover the rounding of the packs for last episode. So that puts our total initial stub bank count today at 2,436. So hey, I mean, obviously we still have a long way to go before that's useful, but the more stubs we have in the bank, the more wins we rack up, the more we're going to make off of interest, and before you know it, we'll be up tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of stubs in the bank even. And also, after all those packs in the last episode, we have a lot of differences to this team already. I mean, one game in, and we have a ton of new starters, a ton of new cards in general to talk about. The entirety of our outfield is brand new, left to right. We have Tommy Pham, Esteury Ruiz, and then Mickey Moniak. We have Isaac Paredes, our only gold, our first gold of Pack Attack of the year at third base. We move Spencer Steer into the infield at second. And then we have a brand new catcher, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, in his secondary. We're keeping Joey Gallo and Jordan Lawler around on the bench for power and the 99 speed. I also pulled Randall Grichuk. I'm having him on the bench for now, but he can kind of be like a platoon bat to sub in for Mickey Moniak if we face a lefty. I don't know, platoons don't really work as well in Diamond Dynasty because you don't know what handedness of pitcher you're facing before you go in, so if you do that, you automatically lose a bench spot, but it might be worth it. And then also there's a lot of changes to our pitching. All of our starters except for Jordan Wicks, who pitched game 1, are new. The headliner of that being our first silver, Bryce Miller. He'll get the start today. We also added some new arms to the pen. Let's see if I remember them off the top of my head. I think it's Spencer Patton, and then Anthony Bass and Matsui. I think that's it, actually. So yeah, I mean, obviously we still have a long ways to go before this team is truly competitive, but I'd say after one game to make that many upgrades, that's a good start. And as we're getting ready to hop into game 2 here, I just want to remind you guys to make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying Pack Attack so far, because we have so much of this left to go and I can't be more excited to get on with it. And all right, how are we going to be mismatched this time? We're going up against, okay, actually we're not all that mismatched. He does have a couple bronzes in that starting lineup, one of them supercharged, so I guess it really is only one bronze, but we should be able to be competitive. We don't get to play at home again, so we got to put off revisiting Pack Attack Part 3 for at least one more episode. A 1-4 record on this guy, that's kind of a good sign to be picking up a win today. All right, we're going to be starting at the plate again. Hopefully we don't have to worry about the sun this time. It looks all good. So let's come out of the gates fast here. Let's come out of the gates swinging. And right away, a perfect from Castellanos. It's only going to be a single, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to stay at first. No need to risk it right away. Paredes with the no-doubter. I couldn't tell off the bat. There was like a quick little glitch there, a little freeze, but no. He's going deep on the first pitch he's seeing on Pack Attack, 420 feet to left. We could not be off to a better start here. 2 batters in, 2 runs. Oh, and I just got under that one. Hang on, is that still? Oh no, he faked me out for a second there. I thought that might have still carried. And Abreu, it was weak, but it's finally his first hit of Pack Attack. I know this is just his live series silver, but man, last year, Jose Abreu became a Pack Attack legend. I was kind of shocked when he went 0 for 4 in game 1. Oh my God, there's no way. There's no way that I let him get away with that pitch. He hung so many breaking balls that inning that even though a 2-0 lead in the first is a great start, I'm upset that I didn't do more. All right, now let's see what Bryce Miller can do to keep this guy from doing any damage at the plate. Maybe this isn't the best pitch to throw first. It's going to get me an out though. But yeah, I feel like when you're down here at this level, the first pitch you should probably always throw is something that's going to break into the dirt. And, well, we got the swing. I don't really like the contact being made, but we got the swing. Okay, there we go. We put that one actually in the dirt. We still got a swing. What about the slurve? This pitch might actually have too much break to get a swing on it. No, it's still going to get the swing way out in front of it, too. We just got to make sure we get it to first. And another slurve, another punch out, another assist to first base over there to complete it. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for our silver. Oh, and he's pausing right away. Does that mean it's our first quit of Pack Attack? That's exactly what it means. Up to 200 rating even, and we got to keep that in mind. He quit before we did anything in the second inning, so that's only 1 inning in the books. So that means we hop into a second one. Oh, but before we do that, we did receive another set of rewards. And oh man, it's actually just now dawning on me, I completely forgot to add the stubs we made from the ranked program into our stub bank. So yeah, we made 100 from the spring training reward and then another 1,500 from the program. So now after making that adjustment, we're actually at 4,036 stubs is what we should be at to start this episode in the bank. And all right, here we go. Already game 3 now of Pack Attack on this season. We get to face Robin Roberts. We got a taste of him back in game 1. This lineup is looking a little better. He's got a lot of the Team Affinity guys, it looked like. Oh, and it didn't even dawn on me, but we are at home. So the return to Pack Attack Park 3, the greatest stadium I've ever created. It's part of the reason why I don't really feel the need to jump on and make Pack Attack Park 4 yet. All right, but we get to start this one on the mound. We get to see Jose Urquidy. And now the target is the 4th inning. If we make it into the 4th inning, then that would be a full episode because that's 5 total innings. And there well, I guess that's not so great. We got the strikeout, but he's also making it to first base. That's 3 strikeout pitches in the dirt, and all 3, I wouldn't say that Kiner Falefa has done all that great of a job at blocking, and now that one's giving him trouble too. Okay, let's see what he can do on a pop-up straight up to him. He's gonna make that play. All right, IKF, we're going curve in the dirt again. Let's see what you can do. It looked like that one wouldn't have even made it to the dirt. I guess that's why he made contact on it. All right, is he already figuring out the timing on some pitches here? I mean, we're going to get out of it. No runs allowed. So all things considered, a solid first on the mound. Now, I feel like I have been hearing some rumblings that apparently exit velocities aren't as good at created stadiums. So if that's the case, maybe we hold off on playing at Pack Attack Park 3 for a little bit. I don't really know. I mean, I want to play here. I just don't want to compromise things by a worse game of mechanics if we're going to be playing here. And, well, I guess that's our first test. And it is going to die right at the wall. So maybe there's some truth to it. I was under it. My left field at that portion is a little bit deeper. So maybe that's not definitive proof. All right, we're drawing a walk with Paredes. And supercharged Spencer's steer. I think that one's going to go. He's watching, and I was very under that too. So I don't know. Maybe exit velos are fine because I was plenty under that pitch. Little more power on supercharged steer, and it was enough to go at like the same spot that Castellanos flied out. And I'm too focused on like the exit velos to actually recognize the fact that we just took another early 2-0 lead and the other guy replayed it. That wasn't even me. And another walk. All right, he's put on a couple base runners for free. Made him pay last time. Let's see if we can do that again. Oh, I don't know how much I got of that. Yeah, it's not going to get over his head out there and left. Ooh, okay, I don't know what about that pitch got me, but I was way out in front of it. Check swing didn't matter at all there. All right, he put that one in play, and he was late on it, which means he saw that as an off-speed pitch and waited back on it. I'm actually a little worried about how much this guy has adjusted already. And unless Ruiz can run that down, which he does, look at him out there. That was a double in the gap all the way, but Esteury Ruiz took it away and made it look easy. And then Tommy Pham should be able to run that down. That was a very quick inning. Might have only been 4 pitches. Mickey Moniak, I was a little late on that, and yeah, not enough behind that to get to the gap. Still feel like I'm leaving runs on the board here. Like, that is a pitch that I should not be missing. And Ruiz, that's going to get through. Okay, barely put the bat on the ball there, but it's enough. And 94 speed, 99 stealing. I feel like I have to take off. I might not even wait. I'm just going to do it on the first pitch. Let's see if we can get our first steal. He actually didn't get a great jump, and he got... Stealing sucks, man. But we're still going to get in because he messed it up. All right. I swear, every year I tell myself I'm going to be more aggressive stealing bases, especially with guys who can actually steal, and then we see stuff like that happening. A horrible jump from a guy with 99 stealing, coupled with that weird little glitch that happens just out of nowhere. Oh, and that was strike 3. I lost track of the count because I was complaining about stealing. Wow, dude, the eye to start the third inning. A couple of really nice takes. I don't know if it's just because he was in take mode. He might have been just auto taking. Oh my God. What? Something felt off about that. That did not feel like that good of a swing. That might have just been Mike Trout carrying that ball out of the ballpark. Oh, dude, okay, this guy has figured something out. He went from looking absolutely helpless in that first inning to at least starting to see pitches and time him up a little bit better. And now he's just making good swings. Okay, there we go. We got him to chase a little bit. Put it on the ground and we'll turn 2. And, I mean, that's another okay swing. A little early on that fastball running away. We still have the lead. It just makes me realize now that we got to wake up the offense. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. And then I'm not ready to... Come on, man. We can't take it for granted just because we're down here at a 200 rating. We still got to lock in and compete. And then I immediately do that after saying that. That is my worst inning yet. I still hit a perfect though. It shouldn't have been my worst inning yet. All right, and with this pitch, even though quitting's not really a threat anymore, that locked this up as our last game of the episode regardless. I might not have done a great job clarifying that, but I didn't intend that rule to mean like 5 complete innings. It just meant like playing even a little bit into that 5th inning, if that makes any sense. So now that we have pitches thrown and outs made in what's our 5th total inning of the episode, in my mind, that's 5 innings played. So even if he quit right now, that would constitute as a full episode's worth of game. All right, there we go. Get the rollover, more weak contact. That's what I like to see. And, I mean, he's just late. I know he's straight out to center, but on a fastball up and in, that's just late, so that works for me. Another solid inning on the mound is just, man, we got to get more runs across. I don't have much faith at this point that we're going to keep him from scoring anything else. And I'm grounding it on a good timing swing, entire ball in the PCI. It's a weak ground out. I swear, all through the years, Robin Roberts is unnecessarily difficult to hit for me sometimes. And then he mixes in the fastball immediately after that slow curve, and I'm late on it. As much as he's figuring out how to hit and timing up my pitches, he's also figuring out how to pitch more and more with each inning. Is Ruiz going to take away another gapper from Votto? It looks like he is. And we got the rollover. All right, we're still getting plenty of weak swings. We're also getting plenty of outs early in the count, too. Even if he is figuring out the timing a little bit more, I was going to say he's not making great swings, which is still good for us, and then he goes and gets a hit on a bad swing. And, okay, I don't know how he made contact on that. Let's get it to first. Okay. I really thought he was going to get on from that. IKF with the perfect. Did he just go deep? He did go deep. All right. Getting our offense back with the perfect shot. I mean, I guess when you get a hanger like that, I shouldn't be missing it, and I shouldn't be surprised. And then I get another one, and I'm late on it. And, oh, my God. Get out of here with that. No. And then I'm late, dude. He always throws that inside fastball at the perfect time. Wow, and then he got me to roll over on that because I'm a little early. At least we got our run back finally. Back up by 2. I definitely want to get through this inning with Urquidy. And if I take him out after that, then that would mean he finishes with a quality start. As long as, you know, we don't all of a sudden give up a couple runs out of nowhere. And there we go. More of those, please. Ooh, he went oppo this time. And we're still going to run that down. No gappers today. There we go. All right, that slurve below the zone is the pitch. Took us till the 6th to figure it out, but that's the one. Ah, dude, I'm still a little off on so many of these pitches. I only have 3 hits on the board, and that's a pitch I need to be timing up. Like, that is an extra base hit waiting to happen if I actually got out in front of it. I don't know. I made him throw 30 pitches in the first inning. I was so patient, and now that's gone out the window. I don't know if it's just because he's throwing more strikes. Yeah, I mean, there's no need for me to be swinging at that. And then it's right to him. And I roll over on another one. Man, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble putting anything together against 85 Robin Roberts. I think I'm going to stick with Urquidy for now, but if he gets into any trouble, we're going to the pen. There we go. The circle change below the zone gets the swing. We're finding that strikeout pitch again, which is very nice. The more stubs, the better, obviously. Yeah, he's getting into this routine now of pausing after just about every pitch. That's not cool, guy. Okay, Perdomo's there. I didn't think he was going to get there. It looked like somebody had a rope tied around his waist and they were tugging him from behind. And we get Votto grounding out this time. Another 1-2-3 inning, another good one from Urquidy. At this point, we just got to finish it out on the mound, I guess. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't resign to that. We do still have 2 innings at the plate, or what hopefully should be 2 innings at the plate. And no, we're still just going to see hanging curveballs right down the middle and not do anything out of it. Oh, did I actually time that one up? I guessed correctly which curveball it was. I mean, that's the whole thing, I'm sure of it, is the fact that he has 2 curveballs that look practically identical out of his hand, and one of them is 10 miles per hour slower than the other one. Oh, is that staying fair? It is. IKF is going to drive in another run, and he's going to get another extra base hit because he couldn't field that off the wall. That one might bloop in. It is. It got down. All right. I didn't... Even when the runner took off, I was kind of afraid. I thought he was going to get there and get doubled up. He's got to be our guy that can steal bases, right? We got the big looping curve. I'm lucky he didn't throw it, but that's 2 times. We're 2 for 2 on stolen base attempts, getting that weird glitch. Oh, and then on a 1-2 count, now he's where he's going to the pen. Darn, I couldn't get around or up to the fastball. I actually feel like I hit that pretty well for being late on it. Oh, it didn't quite get over his head. That would have been 2 more runs if it did, if I just put a little bit better of a swing on it. I don't know, man. At this point, an extra run of cushion. Urquidy's only 50 pitches deep. We actually have a chance here to maybe pick up a complete game in a full 9 innings. So I feel like I should stick with him. And he didn't hit that one well enough to do any damage, so we're fine. That's just another 1 pitch out. There we go. Slurve below the zone works again. And another one on that same pitch. 1 inning to go. I will always take a leadoff 4-pitch walk. Don't even have to get the bat off my shoulder, and we got a base runner. Abreu up the middle. There's 2 runners on. We're cooking something up here. We've got a chance to make this an even safer lead. And he's going to another new arm here. Ooh, Yoan Duran. Oh, and I'm going to greet him. I don't think I got enough of that. I, off the bat, thought that I did something against him on the first pitch. We're at least going to move up to 3rd. Oh, and I'm probably not going to be able to score on that. Waited back too long. I saw it out of his hand as the curve. It's just a quicker curve than I thought it was. And I'm under the slurve. Or not the slurve, the splitter. The splinker. Even with a good start to the inning, couldn't add anything more on. 3 runs is going to have to be what does it. Okay, that one didn't get where I wanted it to go, but it's going to lead to a 1-pitch out, so it works for me. Oh, and he just has to make it a little interesting, doesn't he? Base hit, actually getting around on the fastball in. Dude, I can't put him away here. He's fouling off pitch after pitch. And I'm just barely missing my spots, but it still got him. All right. I don't know if it's because he's getting low on energy, but I'm getting yellow release after yellow release. We just need one more out. Oh, and we're going to let him get up to second base. Oh, we got him. Okay. Swung at the slurve one last time. Jose Urquidy with the complete game. 1 run allowed. Another good win for the Pack Attack squad, even though I still didn't hit as good as I would have liked to. But I don't know. Maybe I gotta just get that out of my mind. They could just be down to the fact that we're still working with not great hitters up and down the lineup. But a 3-0 start to Pack Attack, I will definitely take that. And another 66 rating, so just 3 games in, that gets us all the way up to a 266. And we get our first parallel to the squad. We all knew it had to happen. Jose Urquidy up to parallel 1 after the complete game. And we did get enough progress in the ranked program to get an extra pack to add on top of everything else that we're going to open. All right, now it's time to tally up our stubs. And actually, we have a couple of things going on here that are going to give you guys a couple of good examples here early on as to how I score different things in Pack Attack. The first one being is since we played the 2 games with having the early quit, we still count everything, but we also keep it separate in between games. And the perfect example of this is the fact that we had 3 hits in this game and then 7 hits in this next game. So if you combine that, that's 10 hits. That would give us our every 5 hit bonus twice. But that's not how I do things. Since we separate it into 2 individual games, it was just 3 hits, no 5 hit bonus in the first one. And then the second one, 7 hits, 1 5-hit bonus. And that goes for everything else too that would be affected similarly. So like if we hit a cycle with somebody over the course of 2 games, and say we hit the homer and the single in 1 game, the double and the triple in the second game, doesn't count as a cycle. The multi-home run game, the 10-run game, all that, if it's split up over multiple games, we don't count it as one thing. So I guess with that said, our hitting today is going to make us 9,000 stubs. And then now when it comes to pitching, we have another good example of how I score things, because going back to this first game and our 1 inning we pitched on the mound, this doesn't count as a complete game. I think the game even itself in the stats doesn't count a starter to have thrown a complete game unless they throw 3 innings. So that's also how I count it. So for Miller only having pitched 1 inning, he doesn't get the complete game. However, I do count it as a shutout, just as a way to give us a couple extra stubs in the event of an early quit like this. So then with that all in mind, pitching is going to make us 10,700 stubs. Now over to the bonus category, that throws on another 9,266, and we now have a 3-game winning streak going. We got our first parallel 1, so that puts today's multiplier at times 1.02, and it brings us to a final stub count of 29,545. All right, and now that did put us in range to round up to 30,000 stubs, which would give us the chance to spin a pack wheel, and that would be the first one of the year. And maybe I should do it. Maybe it would be exciting, but I've decided not to yet for a couple of reasons. The first being, I didn't really anticipate making this many stubs after a game this early, and I'm still working on actually getting the team affinity packs on this second account here. So right now I only have the 2. So right off the bat, we're missing 4 possible diamonds we could land on. And then on top of that, we're still so early on with this Pack Attack team that I feel like it's just more valuable to open up more packs, get more of a chance to at least get some upgrades rather than just looking for one singular, maybe bigger upgrade, but then also give us the chance to build up that stub bank just a little bit more by actually being able to sell more extra cards. So hopefully you guys can at least see where that logic is coming from. But what I decided to do was get another 10-pack bundle. We also have that extra pack from the ranked program on top of it to make it 11. And then I bought 2 headliners this time. And then I guess we also have our regular season reward, so I can just go ahead and open that up right now, get our silver player out of this one, and it's another starting pitcher, our new best starting pitcher. He'll most likely be getting the start in tomorrow's game. Well, I guess maybe I shouldn't say most likely, because we do still have a lot of packs to just pull one better starting pitcher than, whoa, is he a 79? We get a new silver catcher out of this one. We'll have to look into that. He's only 1 overall higher than IKF, so he might not even be that much of an upgrade. Pack 2, we get a gold. Wow, I just didn't really take a second to appreciate that we just got a gold, but it's one of these flashback golds. 84 overall gold Austin Meadows to get thrown into right field. That's perfect too, because right field was where we still had a bronze. Those golds, those random golds that they decided to throw into packs this year, which this could be another one. No, it's just we've pulled 1 gold live series player and we've pulled them twice. But anyway, all those other golds, those flashbacks like the Meadows we just pulled, those are really good for pack attack this year, and I'm glad we finally got our first one. Another silver. All things considered, for what we're looking for, our pack luck has not been that bad to start on these packs. There's our first real bad one. 6 more to go. We're about at the halfway point here, and now they're starting to cool off a bit more. This will be what, our 7th one we've opened, or is my math just horrible? That's a horrible pack. 4 to go after this one, or 3 after this one. We got another silver and another gold jersey. This is already pretty solid for the stub bank. The duplicate Paredes, a couple of gold jerseys. We got another silver here, and it's another silver to that starting rotation, so we're getting just a little bit better and better every time, it seems like. A bronze this time, and then our final show pack of the bundle is gonna give us 1 more silver. It's Rizzo. That might be decent. I'll have to look into that. Now let's go ahead. Let's get this silver topper opened, and our new card is gonna be another starting pitcher. So man, does that make our entire rotation at least a silver now, or is that just 4? I don't know, but we have 2 more chances here at a headliner pack. We've got, oh, I didn't even realize, I forgot to look at the odds last time, but now this year it's a 1 in 8 chance, when I feel like before it was a 1 in 10 chance of pulling a diamond, but now it's a 1 in 8 of pulling a diamond, and then 1 in 20 of pulling a 90 plus diamond. So this will be our 2nd and 3rd headliners of the year. Let's see if we can get lucky. We got a diamond jersey, I'm guessing is what that is, so that should be pretty good for the bank, and then just a silver player, a couple silver players, and then 1 more chance at an upgrade out of a headliners pack, and we are going to get another silver. 3 for 3 on pulling silvers out of headliners so far. That is stubs well spent. But hey, all things considered, another good episode of Pack Attack. I still feel kind of bad that I didn't spin the pack wheel. I've been putting work in on this account trying to build up stubs and team affinity progress to get those packs, but I'll try even harder so that hopefully next time we'll actually have enough packs that I feel good about spinning the pack wheel. So again, guys, remember to hit the like button for me to add 100 stubs for each like towards our next episode. And again, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by for this one, and I will see you next time.